Hey mini Clashers, Colors here, and in today's video I want to show you everything about the upcoming balance changes with the upcoming Season 2 in Clash Mini. The list is super long. We will go through all the heroes, all the minis, where we have any balance changes. What you let me know at the end of the videos in the comments. What do you think, which mini or hero did get the hardest nerfed, maybe undeserved, and which mini or hero did get the biggest buff and might be now maybe even absolutely OP. I would say we are starting with the Barbarian King. Alright, let's go. Barbarian King, he got slightly nerfed. The Barbarian King's HP, the base HP, were reduced from 13 to 12. Next point is the level 8 stat is reduced from plus 4 HP to plus 3 HP. So in total, only 2 HP less. And level 9 stat is reduced. There was an attack speed plus of 0.2 and now 0.15 plus. Next up is the Monk. The Monk got a really powerful buff, and I think actually the Monk might be one of the best heroes in the game. Here we go. The Monk's base attack speed increased to 0.9 from 0.8. That's a lot, that's over 10%. The energy to cast super is reduced to 9, coming from 10. So he's getting his super even faster. His level 5 ability has now a plus 4 instead of a plus 3 energy. So also here, next buff, he's getting his super way earlier. Also at level 8, the stat reduced from plus 4 HP to plus 3 HP, so a little nerf. And last but not least, his level 10 ability, the final piece, is directly KOing the target. Even a full HP shield maiden. This is absolutely incredible and makes the Monk probably one of the most OP melees in the game. Absolutely dope. Next up is the Shield Maiden. The Shield Maiden got a lot nerfs with the recent update. And yeah, after nerf, buffs coming. And let's see how it works out with the Shield Maiden. Let's go. Alright, the Shield Maiden might come back to her strength. I really love to play her, and the list of buffs is enormous. So let's start. The super casting time is slightly increased. Buff number 1. The super duration, so the shield, increased to 5 seconds, coming from 4 seconds. This is incredible, huge. It helps a lot. Then the level 4 stat changed to attack speed plus 0.1, coming from reduced super energy by 1. And last but not least, her level 10 ability, Willpower, gave her a boost plus 1 energy. Now it's plus 2 energy. So in total, I think the best buff here is definitely the increase of the time for the shield, but also everything else absolutely cool, and I'm definitely excited to play the Shield Man again. Next up is the Countess, and also here we have a huge list on buffs. Alright, first of all, the cast speed is increased. The movement speed is increased. Alone that is incredible. The base attack speed increased from 0.9 to 1.0. And the next point is really cool. The level 10 backstab, that one here, triggers now not only from attacking from behind, even by attacking from the side. This is incredibly strong. Also another big change, the feet attack did so far attack the furthest enemy. Now it attacks the enemy with the lowest HP left, which means that is an insta-kill usually. Next up is the Archer Queen, and there's actually just one change, but there's a really hard nerf for all the Archers players now. Fasten your seatbelt. The Queen's Rage, where she has plus 1 damage, is reduced from 3 seconds to 2 seconds, so that weakens her dramatically. Next up is my current favorite mini in the Season 1, the Royal Champion. The Royal Champion is already a very insane strong hero, but she's getting even better. Her attack range got increased from 3 to 4. That's amazing. Her attack speed animation is slightly increased. And last but not least, her bouncing shield stun duration increased from 0.4 to 1 second. That's more than doubled. This is absolutely incredible, and I love to play her. Alright, those were all the changes for the heroes. That's a lot, I know. I'm very excited to play the Royal Champion, besides the new hero, the Wave Master. And I'm pretty sure we will have a lot less Archer Queen players than in Season 1. Let me know in the comments what you think about the hero changes. And now we're going over to the minis. We have there around about 15 minis with a lot nerfs and buffs, and we are going to start with the Knight, the Healing Ranger, Spear Goblin, Valkyrie, and the Mini P.e.k.k.a. Let's go. Alright, let's start with the Knight. The Knight's super energy cost is reduced from 8 to 7, so that's a buff. The Mocking, that's his level 5 ability. The Clash force nearby enemies to attack the Knight for 3 seconds. Really, really cool. And that's it for the Knight. Let me know what you think about it. Now to the Healing Ranger, and here we have definitely a big change. So, Healing Ranger, the attack speed is increased from 0.5 to 0.6, so a little buff. And now a completely change. The Healing Spear now targets the closest ally instead of the farthest. So this is like a complete change of the Mini. This is crazy. Besides that, we have also slightly increased casting speed as well as a slightly increased width of the Healing Spear. And as a bug fix, the speed and heal after upgrading Inspire can properly work now. So really, really cool. The Spear Goblin got a slight buff. During the battle after he threw his spear, his attack speed got increased from 0.5 to 0.6. Also the Valkyrie got 2 nice buffs. Her base HP, they got improved, coming from 10, now 11. And her base attack speed increased from 0.35 to 0.4. So also here, more than 10%. And that should definitely help her to become way, way more stronger than ever before. Next up is the Mini P.e.k.k.a. And also here we have a couple really nice buffs. This is crazy. The base HP, they got increased from 8 to 9. The base attack speed got increased from 0.5 to 0.45, coming from 0.4. And Dissipate, with his level 5 ability, the energy consumption amount increased to 3, coming from 2. This is so powerful. Alright, next up is the Electro Wizard. He got a lot nerfs in the recent update and last update. Now he got buffed again. His base HP got increased from 5 to 6. His base attack speed got increased from 0.6 to 0.65. Drain, his level 5 ability, now grants 5 Dissipate increase, coming from 3. And Electrocute now stuns 3 seconds, coming from 2. This is insane. So, Electro Wizard will definitely have a comeback. The Barbarian got a slightly nerf. His base HP got reduced from 7 down to 6. Everything else is like it was before. Next up is Pekka. Pekka's Humble ability, the 3-star ability. He heals now instead of 6 HP in 3 seconds, 8 HP in 4 seconds. So this is also a little buff here and absolutely helpful for the Pekka lovers here. Next up is the Mega Knight, and he got a lot of changes. So listen, the Mega Knight increases casting speed, buff. The Shockwave is removed. Oh, okay. But therefore a new upgrade, the Dark Armor. Dark Armor means being hit generates 1 more energy, attacks generate 1 less energy. So there's a very tricky new upgrade. Let's see how it works out. What do you think about that? The Magic Archer got also a little change in his 3rd-star ability. Shatter now works on both block and shield and deals 2 times damage instead of 3 times. The Prince has 2 changes. One changes if the Prince charges into the wall, like here, then he gets stunned for 3 seconds. So this is definitely a nerf, which might be very necessary. And the Prince Horse HP got actually reduced, coming from 6 now to 5. The Ice Wizard, the basic attack range is increased to 4 from 3. The basic slow got increased by 10%. And the Ice Bomb, in case he dies, the freeze duration increased to 3 from 2 seconds. So also here, the Ice Wizard got a huge buff. He was already very, very valuable and might be now even better. Next up is the Bowler. Bowler's base HP, they got increased to 8, coming from 6. That is a huge buff by 2 HP. Miner's next. The HP per each upgrade got reduced to 1, coming from 2. So that's a nerf. And the base HP increased to 5. So in total I would say nerf. But yeah, it might not affect the miner by a lot. Let's see how it works out in the live build. Last but not least, the Archer. The base attack speed from the Archer got increased from 0.4 to 0.5. And archery actually reduces the attack speed from the archer by 0.2. Alright everyone, that's it. Every balance changes with the upcoming Season 2. What do you think about it? What do you like? What don't you like? Is there any mini or hero with a nerf which you played maybe in the previous season? Or is there anything you would like to play but it was always not as good and will become very powerful now in the Season 2? I'm very excited for Season 2. I hope it will come very soon. And if you don't want to miss any video about clashmini, also pre-update, then leave a sub and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Carlos is out. Bye bye.